Okay, now let us get into this evidence courtesy of the Times of Israel, right? Now, with this evidence, it will show you the character of some of these people in high places. It will show you what they're all about, right? We have the evidence to show you, because we're not making this up. Now, let us get into our credible source, the evidence from the Times of Israel. Macron condemns vandalism of explicit painting at Paris Museum. Vandal spray paint on work by Jewish artist Miriam Cohen that is supposed to send message against rape but has been accused of depicting pedophilia. And over here, that is what it looks like to us. And we're also getting child trafficking vibes from this painting, right? We're finding it very offensive. Let us continue. French President Emmanuel Macron on Monday condemned the vandalism at a Paris exhibition of a controversial painting that critics see as depicting pedophilia. The painting by Swiss artist Miriam Cohen, entitled F Abstraction, was covered in purple spray paint on Sunday at the Palais de Tokyo Contemporary Art Museum, where it has been on display since mid-February. It shows a small person with their hands tied behind their back being forced to perform oral sex on a larger, faceless, powerful man. What is this artist trying to depict? What is this artist trying to tell us? Right? Because we're seeing for ourselves that this is depicting pedophilia, it's sending child trafficking vibe. But this is what the artist has to say. Cohen says, it is a representation of rape as a weapon of war and crime against humanity. That is what the artist is saying regarding this painting. But several children's rights groups have denounced it as child pornography and pedophilia. Totally agree with that. The artist is saying one thing, but we are seeing something completely different, right? In a statement on Twitter, Macron condemned the act of vandalism carried out yesterday at the Palais de Tokyo. Targeting a work of art is an attack on our values. In France, art is always free and respect for artistic creation is guaranteed, he added. Legal bids to have the painting removed have been rejected in the French courts. So the French courts agree with this painting, right? Because when they're trying to have this painting removed because it is highly offensive, the courts agree with this painting. And it is telling you about the character of these people. Right? When you see the evidence, or when these people show you or tell you who they are, you need to believe them. Right? Now, this very artist, let us get into some more of this article. This very artist, Cohen, has also carried out her own protest in the art world. In 2021, she decided to pull her paintings from one of Switzerland's largest art museums over its decision to permanently house a controversial Nazi-era collection, right? So she protests over artwork shown in the same gallery with her work that is about the Nazi era, right? But yet still, she would like her painting to remain, which the court in France agree for her pedophile work to remain, right, for view, but she never wanted Nazi era artwork to be left in Switzerland's largest museum, right? You see how they play the sides, you see, right? It's all about them. It's all about them. You dare not criticize them. You dare not put anything Nazi war painting or anything that offend them. But they can offend us. Now, can you see a painting like this in China? Can you see a painting like this in Russia? Can you see a painting like this in the Middle East? Understand that these people, they have a plan. And they know exactly what they are doing, because there is an extinction level event that is coming. And that event is basically the Most High Creator's wrath pouring out on humanity. And they know it's coming. And that is why they are moving the wealth from one side of the world to the next. Because what they're doing is that they're making sure that the West adopt various sexual debauchery, including pedophilia. Right? So the more people accept this as normal, the more people accept this as a way of life, right? Then the more destruction is going to pour out on us. It's all a massive setup. This is not happening anywhere else, right? So they know exactly what they are doing. It's a massive setup and people need to wake up, right, to what these people are trying to do. Absolutely sad, absolutely wicked. The court agreed to leave this offensive painting. It sends a big message, right? We need to seek the face of the Most High. We need to pray and understand what is about to happen. Everything that these people do is well planned. Nothing is by chance. And they want the rest of us, all of us, should sit back and say nothing and say, oh, it's art, it's art, it's art. It's not art. And she knows exactly what she's doing by leaving the powerful figure face as faceless. Right? Because, you know what? Let's finish. Let us pray and say, glory be to the Most High.